Time, ladies and gentlemen, at the choir. Time, ladies and gentlemen, at the choir. Get your orders in before we get started on today's home choir. And mine is a large tap water. In fact, I'm feeling flush today. Tap waters for everyone. You can thank me later on. Great to see all of you. Hope you're having a great afternoon. Welcome to Home Choir. Very overcast Bristol. It was gorgeous a few minutes ago. And now in comes the rain. You watch. The home choir effect will kick in and we'll have a lovely afternoon. But wherever you are, whatever time of day it is, whenever you're watching this broadcast, a very warm welcome to Home Choir's Fun Friday. We've got a great show ahead today, as you probably heard. We're going to pop into the Tavern. Not quite as a modern sound as that. In fact, it's going to be a 17th century tavern with music by Henry Purcell, by Thomas Arne and Salieri, who's technically 18th century, but we'll let him off. And alongside it, we're going to have Roll Out the Barrel. We're going to have one of your pieces out there. Glenys, it's your turn this week with a beautiful song called Harbour, which you sent me just before the summer. And another extra bonus little bit of Purcell. So lots to look forward to today. Plus some more news about the Jamie Hall Onata Looks project. It's all happening here on Home Choir. Now, I need to check if the pub harpsichord is in tune. What do you mean your pub doesn't have a harpsichord? What kind of Weatherspoons is this? Marvellous. Okay. And before anyone says, yes, it is an equal temperament, don't email me. Let me check some buttons. Can we hear the Salieri? We can. Can we hear the Arne? We can. Farewell, which is this bonus bit of Purcell. Lovely. Something from that beautiful In Guilty Night, which those of you who came to my round sound will recognise. Do we have the beer barrel polka? We do. And I'm going to play you just a couple of bars of Onata Looks, but I'm not going to press that button until we start. So there we go. I also need to check if the pub acoustic is any good, because you never, these places sometimes are. Actually, it's not bad. It's got a bit of acoustic to it. Good, good, good. So, how's everyone doing today? Well, I hope. I tell you who's not well is my poor boy, Bobby. He is home from school and he is currently in his room, a couple of doors down, in his dressing gown, just a bit shivery. He's got a temperature, bless him. So, if I have to suddenly turn my head and talk, it's because my boy's coming. I've warned him not to walk into shock because the last thing anyone wants to see is an ill 9-year-old in a dressing gown. But just bear in mind, folks, I am on parental duty today, and so I need to listen out if things take a turn for the gross. And I've got a button here to play something in the in the event of evacuation. Yeah, hopefully things are all okay. So, how is everyone doing? Glenys indeed chose you for the boozy episode. I'd like to say it was deliberate. It wasn't, but it's worked out quite well, hasn't it, Glenys? Fabulous stuff. I hope everyone's enjoying their drinks today. Some people are on the Coke Zero. I'm on the, as I say, on the strong water. Okay, it's got lots of ice in it. That's how you know it's a double water. But you know, later on, who knows? And the rest of you, do please enjoy. Glenys is behind. No, Glenys, you need to come out from behind the settee because it is a lovely recording. And I really like the song. Thank you very much for sending it. It's adding to the growing list of pieces that have been sent in by you, the community. And it's just such a lovely thing to be able to turn the mic over to you and to sing with you and to play, music along with your lovely singing. And we have plenty more people waiting in the wings. And I'm sure after today, I'll have a few more to work on as well. Hopefully by the end of the year, we'll have enough for me to just sit here and press buttons and have you folks sing an entire home choir episode. It'd be great. I'd put my feet up, get the paper out. Be like being back in the classroom. So how's everyone doing? Oh, fabulous. Well, look, to those of you watching later on, a very, very good afternoon, or indeed good morning, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching it, because you're watching it after we streamed, and you are superstars. Everyone who watches it after we streamed, as you're catching up and you're fitting Homechoir around your busy day, and we really appreciate that. So thank you, all of you. To everyone who subscribed recently, we've had 6 new subscribers since the last broadcast, and we are inching our way ever closer to 4,000 subs. So thank you to everyone who's joined us recently. As at the time of this broadcast, we are at 3941. A mere 59 people need to click that red subscribe button to get us to our target of 4,000 subscribers. I said I wanted to hit it by the end of the year. Let's see if we can hit it by the end of October. Yeah, we're currently on about 60 a month, which is a good rate. It's certainly ticking up. And so if you are one of the hundreds of people who watches Homechoir who hasn't yet hit subscribe, well, why not make today the day? Come on, it's Friday. We're all down the pub. Just click that button. It doesn't cost you anything. There's no obligation. You just need to press subscribe and you are part of the Homechoir family. Hello to everyone who I know is watching live but isn't in the live chat today. In particular to Helene and Bill and Val in California. Hello to Sue and Tony and Sally and Annie and Maureen. Hello to Harry and June. Hello to Anne and Linda and Charlotte and Nikki and to Huyen and to Val and to Katie in Thornbury. And then hello everyone over here. Jean is saying it's absolutely chucking it down. I think, to be honest, Jean, I don't know what it's going to do. There's a big black cloud in the sky, but there's a bit of blue on the horizon. Who knows? Who knows with our weather? All I know is we've got a great show and lots of really good singing to do. So I do hope wherever you are, you're wrapped up warm and ready for a good sing. Hello to Alison. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Dorothy. Hello, Liz. Hello, Emma. Hello, Fiona. Hello, Glenys, superstar soloist today. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Jean. Hello, Jen. Hello, Jill. Hope you're feeling better, Jill. Hello to Kim. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Michael. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Nina. Hello, Pam in the Pyrenees. Hello, Patricia. Hello, Sarah and Seamus and Rory, of course. Hello, Susanna and Hanu. Hello to Valda. Hello to all of you. What are we chatting about? Let's have a look. I don't have much time to chat. Guan. Thank you, Nikki. Absolutely. Hello, Mary. Great to see you. Torrential. This does seem to be the case. That it's if it's raining, it's really raining. So as I say, just stay safe, everyone. Stay wrapped up, and if it is raining where you are, consider not going out for a bit and just let it pass, because it will pass. The sun will shine again. So we're going to sing some fantastic songs today. We've got a range of songs for the Tavern, quite a few older pieces. Now I mean older pieces, like nearly 400 years old. So looking forward to singing all of those with you today. And let's start off with a Homechoir. Let's have the C9. Actually, no, actually have it in the key of C, shall we? There we go. Homechoir, everyone, and then we'll start the show. Nice deep breath, and that sound. Well done, everyone. A great start to our show, and welcome all of you to Fun Friday. And we've got a fantastic program lined up for you to enjoy today. We're heading for our new song to the Tavern, and we've sung a couple of Purcell's lighter pieces. We've sung some serious works as well. This one definitely is part of the former category. Although before that, we're going to hear and sing along with Glenys and a beautiful song by Anna Tabush. The song is called Harbour, and Glenys has recorded a verse and chorus for us. It's really, really very lovely. So thank you for that, Glenys. We'll then sing Roll Out the Barrel. Now, last time we sang this, I had a bit of a cold, just a little one, and so everything in that programme was sung an octave lower, and I missed the yodelling, so we're rolling out Roll Out the Barrel today. We'll follow that with a song about the joys of life, and indeed the joys of the fruits of the grape. So we shall sing Salieri's Viva, Viva, and then a song by Dr. Arne, who wrote the national anthem, of course, called Which is the Properest Day to Sing? And you might think, what's that doing in the middle of a programme all about drinking? Well, the original title was, of course, Which is the Properest Day to Drink? And given that every day of the week is mentioned, one might suspect that Dr. Arne maybe didn't get up until quite late in the day and suffered from frequent headaches, but who knows? We're then going to learn our new song today, which is called Fie Nay Prithee John, which is basically a 3-part round which takes the form of an argument in the pub. An argument in the pub? Surely some mistake. Well, this is a particularly catchy tune. Yes, it's another earworm. I did see on Twitter, by the way, somebody said the scientific term amongst audiologists and those in the know, people who wear white coats, yeah, people who get taken seriously when they talk to people at parties. The technical term for an earworm is a musical hallucination. So, I mean, I don't want to say we deal in hallucinogenics here, but we kind of do. Of the audio variety, so yeah, Just take that as you will. Take that and call me in the morning. And then we'll finish today with a beautiful piece, because at the end of every pub session it gets a bit melancholy, and so we're going to have the farewell from In Guilty Night, which is very, very short. We haven't actually learnt this one, but the music will be on screen. It's about 10 bars long. It's really very lovely indeed, and it'll get us out the pub and heading home for our weekend. Now, of course, we've got a very busy week coming up next week. We've got a Sing Sunday to look forward to, packed with beautiful music, including some Monteverdi, that lovely bit of Neumark/Bach, which we learnt just a couple of days ago. And of course, the big news is this piece by Jamie Hall. There he is, looking splendid, leaning up against a wall in his magnificent coat. And he's written this piece called Onata Lux, which is beautiful. I'm going to play you literally a couple of moments. This is a world premiere. Only 3 people have heard this. And this is Hannah Ely of the Fieri Consort. It's yours truly on alto and tenor. And it's Jamie himself on bass. So just have a listen to the very opening of Onata Lux, because we're learning it on Wednesday and we're hearing it for the first time in full this coming Sunday. Here we go. Now, that's all you're getting, because you're going to come along on Sunday to hear the full thing, but it is absolutely gorgeous, as you can hear. It's a beautiful, very poignant piece with some really singable lines and some really lovely clashy chords, so you're going to absolutely love it. So you get to hear that for the first time on Sunday alongside our other programme, and then the teaching is Wednesday. The following Wednesday is going to be our Sing and Send session, and this is going to raise money for Jamie's Choirs Against Cancer campaign, which is raising money via his fundraising page for the Macmillan Cancer Research Fund. So do please come along to all of that, and make sure once you've learnt it and recorded it that you pop a donation, please, in the collection plate. Now, just don't forget that you can find out all of this information and more besides from our newsletter, the latest of which went out this morning. And Anna works immensely hard to make sure it's got everything you need to know in order to be a member of Homechoir. So do please go to the website, homechoir.org, click newsletter, sign up, fill in the form. It's all you need to do, and you are done. If you tell us when your birthday is, well, then we'll sing you happy birthday. And we do have a couple of birthdays coming up over the next couple of days. And it is Gwyn and Pat's birthday. I believe it's I think it's tomorrow. Tomorrow, Gwyn and Pat are celebrating their birthday, so we'll sing happy birthday for them in just a short minute. But first of all, let's get warmed up, shall we? Let's roll our heads around a little bit, stretch these neck muscles out. Great to see everyone here in the comments today, those of you here live, and of course many, many more watching later on. If you like what we do, don't forget the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. And a huge thank you to everyone who watches our shows, and particular thanks to everyone who donates to keep Homechoir on the air. Again, if you like what we do, there's a link in the description if you want to buy us a cup of coffee, because obviously it takes a lot of work to make these shows. We love doing it, and we really do appreciate all the support. So let's start off. Let's keep the harpsichord, I think. I quite like the Baroque feel to it. And we'll have a ya, everybody, and ya. Lovely. Now we're singing ma 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 ma, and ma 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 ma, ma 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 ma. One more time. Ma 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 ma. Yo 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 yo. Everyone. Yo 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 yo. And ya 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 ya. Everyone. Ya 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 ya. One more. Ya 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 ya. Last one. Great stuff. Well done, everyone. Beautiful warm up. Now let's go back to our list, to our 2 birthday girls. As I say, it's Gwyn's birthday and Pat's birthday. I think they're both celebrating them tomorrow, so to both of you, many happy returns. Thank you for being wonderful home choristers, and we're going to sing for them. I think I'll add continuo to this recording, so it's after 2, everyone. 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. birthday with Continuo. And a very happy birthday to both of you and to anyone else celebrating their birthday today or tomorrow. Remember, if you want us to sing for you, just sign up for that newsletter. It's free, and we promise to never spam you. Why would we? Why would we? Now, we're going to start off today with one of your songs. And I've put out the challenge to anyone who wishes to come along and to sing for the rest of the choir. And we've had a number of people now, must be nearly 10 people across the choir, send us short little snippets. And the key is, everyone, keep it short, 30 seconds. No more, really, a minute at most, so that when I add my voice and piano to it, it's just a short little snippet, a little solo that you want to share with the rest of the choir and indeed the world. And this week, well, I'm delighted to say it is Glenys's turn. She sent us this track right at the beginning of the summer, and it's kind of been in my in tray ever since. It was a delight to encounter this song. I didn't know it. It's called Harbour. It's by singer-songwriter Anna Tabush, and I've had a look at various versions online. A lot of them have been sung for the people of Ukraine. So have a little listen to this, and then we'll sing along a second time. So thank you so much, as I say, Glenys, and here it is. This is Harbour, everyone.
When you've crossed the stormy waters, come walk ashore. Bring your sons and bring your daughters. Wonder no more. For our door is always open, and our hearth is always warm. When you need a place to shelter, we're a harbour in the storm.
That's gorgeous. And remember, all of these pieces are sent in a cappella. I add the instruments and extra vocals, but the integrity, the beauty of the line is really gorgeous in this one, Glenys. Thank you very much indeed. So I think, well, just before we start, let's have a sing of this. When you've crossed the stormy waters, come walk ashore. Bring your sons and bring your daughters. Wonder no more. For our door is always open, and our hearth is always warm. When you need a place to shelter, we're a harbour in the storm. Let's sing that one with Glenys one more time, everyone. Here is your notes. Take it away. Here we go. When you've crossed the stormy waters, come walk ashore. Bring your sons and bring your daughters. Wonder no more. For our door is always open, and our hearth is always warm. When you need a place to shelter, we're a harbour in the storm. It's gorgeous. Thank you so much, Glenys. Really appreciate you sending that. Beautifully sung. Such a poignant piece. And she's written in the comments, I did it because I thought that Homechoir is the harbour in the storm. That's gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you, everyone who sent in their pieces. If you want to, you can send me, remember, short, 30 seconds to a minute, about as long as Glenys did there. In fact, it was 45 seconds. Spot on, Glenys. And I will add instruments and backing vocals, but just your voice, please, everyone, so we can sing solo to your fellow choristers. Now, it's time to roll out the barrel. We've had a beautiful, sensitive, poignant song. Now it's time for something a bit more leery. So let's have the beer barrel polka. Nice to sing it at its proper octave. So everyone, charge your glasses and let's have a sing. Here we go. That made you jump. Here we go. There's a garden, what a garden. Only happy faces bloom there, and there's never any room there for a worry or a gloom there. Oh, there's music and there's dancing and a lot of sweet romancing. When they play the polka, they all get in the swing. Every time they hear that papa, everybody feels so tra-la-la. They want to throw their cares away. They all go la-dee-ya-dee-yay. Bit of yodeling for you. Then they hear a rumble on the floor. It's the big surprise they're waiting for. And all the couples form a ring. For miles around you'll hear them sing. Here we go. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, roll out the barrel. We'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel. We've got the blues on the run. Zing, boom, tararo. Ring out a song of good cheer. Now's the time to roll the barrel, for the gang's on here. One more time, here we go. Roll out the barrel. Sing along, everyone. We'll have the barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel. We got the blues on the run. Zing, boom, tararo. Ring out a song of good cheer. Now's the time to roll the barrel, for the gang's all here. Cheers, everyone. A toast to Homechoir. Cheers, everyone. As I say, on the Water XL today. And what I love about that song, apart from the fact that it is just a rollicking good laugh, it's a great example of when you're writing a song, if you can't find a word that rhymes with one of the key words in your title, then just make one up. Zing, boom, tararrel. Come on, come off it. Great stuff, though. And yes, yodeling as well. There is a yodeling song I do want to teach you some point, probably later in the year, or maybe next year, but we're actually going to look at some actual proper yodeling. Looking forward to that enormously. Now, actually, I'm not going to do this one yet. We'll come back to this. Is the new one. Let's keep in the same sort of vein. What we're going to sing now is an 18th century version of Roll Out the Barrel. It's by Salieri. Yes, that's Salieri, but remember, he was unfairly maligned. He did not kill Mozart. He was a colleague of Mozart. He wrote music with Mozart. He was a friend of Schubert, of Beethoven, of Haydn. He was a really important man. And his music is perfectly nice. Yes, it's not going to set the world on fire, but it's good fun. And he wrote this little round called Viva, Viva. Viva, Viva la bottiglia. And it's all about good life, good friends, and of course, good wine. So this, as I say, is the 18th century equivalent of Roll Out the Barrel. Here is a bit of Salieri. Here we go.
Viva, viva la bottiglia.
Viva, viva l'allegria, non più bella compagnia, nel gran mondo non si dà.
Viva, viva la bottiglia. Viva, viva
L'allegria, non più bella compagnia, nel gran mondo non si dà.
Viva, viva la bottiglia. Viva, viva l'allegria. Non più bella compagnia.
Nel gran mondo non si dà. Viva, viva la bottiglia, viva, viva l'allegria, non più bella compagnia, nel gran mondo non si dà.
Viva, viva
La bottiglia,
viva, viva
l'allegria, non più bella compagnia, nel gran mondo non si dà. Great piece. Really sweet. As I say, contemporary of Mozart, who, as we all know, was no stranger to a cup of something, the old half quartern, as they would say, and a jolly little song it is too. Now, we're going to follow that with a song written, I would imagine, some 30, 40, possibly even 50 years earlier. The original title was Which is the Properest Day to Drink? But we learnt this one as part of our Baroque bite-sized series, and was being a little bit more of a sort of tight buttoned version. So we learnt the sanitized version, which is the properest day to sing. But as you're singing this one, just if you would like to at home, replace the word sing with drink, and you get a completely different take on this song by Dr. Arne, who of course was a contemporary of Handel and wrote a good number of really, really important songs here in England. So, which is the properest day to sing / drink? Should we find out? Which day is it? Could it be all of them? Let's find out. Here we go. Sops and altos.
Which is the properest day to
Drink.
sing? Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Which is the properest day to
Drink.
sing? Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Each to be short is a mighty fine thing. Why should I name but one day? Each to be short is a mighty fine thing. Why should I name but one day?
Tell me what yours are mentioned. Why should I name just one day? Tell me what yours are mentioned. Why should I name just Sunday? Which to be short is a mighty fine thing. Why should I name some Sunday? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, days to sing. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tell me what yours are mentioned. Why should my names on Sunday? Which to be short is a mighty fine thing. Why should my names on Sunday? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, days to sing. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, as I say, I suspect Dr. Arne was no stranger to, as I say, the old half quartern, and he would have had many a headache if, if it's a case of which is the properest day to drink. Well, all of them. Yeah, good on you, Dr. Arne. Well, everyone, that is our latest song about the tavern, but here is the newest one. It's called Fie Nay Prithee John. I'm going to bring the words up on screen for all of you. Here they come. And this is a piece by the great Dr. Purcell. Now, Henry Purcell, as you all know, those of you who are followers of this channel, well, he was a magnificent composer, one of the greatest composers ever to walk this earth, wrote some of the most sublime music ever. I mean, Dido and Aeneas is astonishing. Hear My Prayer, O Lord. He wrote church anthems to really plumb the depths of emotional intensity in the soul. He also wrote music for the stage. He wrote instrumental music, all of which is just exquisite. And when he'd finished writing this music, he headed to the pub with his mates, and, well, the type of music that he performed in there was no less artful, was no less magnificent, but tended to be a bit sillier. And this is the latest piece we're going to learn. It's in 3 verses. It is very catchy. It does go quite low for sopranos, but it does go quite high for altos and tenors. I've tried to find a balance between the two, and if you find it goes a bit low / high, well then do what you need to do to fit in. But this, I thought, was the best compromise between all 4 parts. So there is a little bit of an introduction. Now, the first verse goes, Fie nay prithee John, do not quarrel man, let's be merry and drink about. Now, if it's going too low on that lower note, just go up the octave on that note. So have a listen to it again. Okay, if it is too low, go if you prefer. And notice it's a pattern, it's a sequence. This is going to be important as we go through the song. So it goes. Fine, prithee, John, do not quarrel, man. Let's be merry and drink about with me. Fine, prithee, John, do not quarrel, man. Let's be merry and drink about. Excellent. So it's a repeating pattern. That's important to notice. So that's the first verse. Just, you know, in the middle of a fight in a bar, there's always someone in the middle going, "Leave it, Johnny. He's not worth it." That's the first verse. Okay. Now you've got the person who's on one side who's singing this. You're a rogue, you cheated me. I'll prove before this company. I can't a farthing, sir, for all you are so stout. In other words, you're a rude word, and I don't care because you're fat. This is sounding more and more like a typical night down the Dog and Duck, isn't it? Now, that sounds complicated musically, but actually it's not, because again, there's lots of repeating patterns. That's just a fifth. You're a rogue, you with me. You're a rogue, you cheated me. Goes back to the higher note. With me, you're a rogue, you cheated me. And then it moves down in sequence. I'll prove before this company. With me, I'll prove before this company. And then I can't a farthing, sir, for all you are so stout. So, I can't a farthing, ready, 3, 4. I can't a farthing, sir, for all you are so stout. So from You're a Rogue. Okay, and some of you might want to sing this with a slightly rough EastEnders accent. You're a rogue, you cheated. It's up to you. Okay, I shan't make any judgments. Ready, 3, 4. You're a rogue, you cheated me. I'll prove before this company. I can't a farthing, sir, for all you are so stout. And do enjoy the "you are so stout" at the end. Okay, because it's obviously a rude moment. Let's just sing from the top to there. Fine, prithee, John. 2, 3, 4. Fine, prithee, John. Do not quarrel, man. Let's be merry and drink about. You're a rogue, you cheated me. I'll prove before this company. I can't a farthing, sir, for all you are so stout. And the more musically astute amongst you will have noticed the chord sequence. Very, very reminiscent of Pachelbel. Of course, Purcell wrote this first. So now the last line. It goes, "Sir, you lie, I scorn your word, or any man who wears a sword. For all your huff, who cares a damn, and who cares for you?" And again, that sounds complicated, but it's patterns. So, "Sir, you lie," with me. "Sir, you lie." Get a bit of relish into that again. "Sir, you lie," and then "I scorn your word," and "I scorn your word." So it is, "Sir, you lie, I scorn your word," with me. "Sir, you lie, I scorn your word." And then that pattern just keeps coming down. Get the G sharps, Ben. So, "Sir, you lie, I scorn your word, or any man that wears a sword. For all your huff, who cares a damn?" Let's do that together. Ready? 3, 4. "Sir, you lie, I scorn your word, or any man that wears a sword. For all your huff, who cares a damn?" Then we go up the octave and we sing, "And who cares for you?" And if that is too high, you can just sing, "And who cares for you?" The lower octave, whichever you prefer. So let's go back to "Sir, you lie." "Sir, you lie, I scorn your word, or any man that wears a sword. For all your huff, who cares a damn, and who cares for you?" So that is the song. 3 parts. You've got the guy in the middle who's trying to break up the fight. You've got one guy on one side calling someone a rogue and probably drawing a sword and waving it about. And the other guy is just basically saying, "Pfft, if you're waving a sword about, you've lost the argument," which frankly is a rather bold thing to say, particularly in those days. So let's have a quick sing through it. Okay, just with the accompaniment, and then we'll sing it in parts. Of course, you can see here on screen. If you can, actually, no, you can't. But the verses are set out in such a way that if you want to, you can wait and start later on, and it all, of course, blends together. So let's have a quick sing through. Here we go. Here's the accompaniment. Full continuo section, you understand. Here we go. Fine, I prithee, John, do not quarrel, man. Let's be merry and drink about. You're a rogue who cheated me. I'll prove before this company I can't a farthing, sir, for all you are so stout. Sir, you lie, I scorn your word, or any man that wears a sword. For all your huff, who cares a damn, and who cares for you? So that goes round and round and round. And of course, with each verse, other parts come in, and it just turns into a right old Barney. Okay, so let's take it from the top with all the parts in, and do enjoy. Just watch out for any flying glasses and so on. Otherwise, I might say, get out my pub. Here we go, everyone, from the top. Leave it, John. He ain't worth it. Fine, I prithee, John, do not quarrel, man. Let's be merry and drink about. You're a rogue, you cheated me. I'll prove before this company I can't a farthing, sir, for all you are so stout. Sir, you lie, I scorn your word, or any man that wears a sword. For all your huff, who cares a damn? Who cares for you from the beginning? Fine, I prithee, John, do not quarrel, man. Let's be merry and drink about. You're a rogue, you cheated me. I'll prove before this company I can't a farthing, sir, for all you are so stout. Sir, you lie, I scorn your word, or any man that wears a sword. For all your huff, who cares a damn? Who cares for you? Fine, I prithee, John, do not quarrel, man. Let's be merry and drink about. You're a rogue, you cheated me. I'll prove before this company I can't a farthing, sir, for all you are so stout. Sir, you lie, I scorn your word, or any man that wears a sword. For all your huff, who cares a damn, and who cares for you? There we are, everyone. I think if we can get to the end of that song and not be glassed, then I would consider that a win overall. And that is our new song today, Fie Nay Prithee John by Henry Purcell. And that's almost all we've got time for today. But we're going to finish off, as I say, at the end of a particularly long evening in the pub. Things turn slightly melancholy in the most cases, because it's time to go home. Everyone goes, no, I don't want to go home yet. And so we're going to sing another bit of Purcell, but something from his more classical repertoire. It's a beautiful little piece. It's called Farewell, and it's my way of bidding you all a fond farewell this afternoon before we see each other on Sunday for what is going to be an exceptional Sing Sunday with some wonderful music, including the world premiere of the recording of Jamie Hall's Onata Looks, which you are not going to want to miss, because we are the online choir for it. It's such an honour, and looking forward enormously to sharing it with you. So let's have a bit of farewell. If you'd like to, you can sing along, or if you just want to listen and enjoy the atmos, it's about 30 seconds. Here we go. think that's technically last orders, ladies and gentlemen. So I do hope you've enjoyed your visit to the 17th/18th century tavern today with me. See you on Sunday morning for, as I say, a fantastic range of music. And then next week, I think one of the most exciting bits of teaching we've done here on the channel as we learn Jamie's very special piece. Do make sure you follow him on Twitter, X, whatever it is, and all the various other socials. And do please look up the hashtag Choirs Against Cancer. So I would love to see a huge glut of donations from this wonderful community to that very, very worthwhile cause. Some of you have given already and you're superstars, but those who haven't, obviously it's all going to Macmillan Cancer Research, which is an incredibly important campaign. So have a good weekend. I shall see you on Sunday morning. Good luck getting Fine A Prithee John out of your heads, and in the meantime, get out my pub. See you soon, folks. All the best. Cheers. Bye.